Okay, this is by far the biggest and most critical week for Season of Discovery that we've seen since launch day. Right now, we're at the point where we're at a fork in the road, and either the game can continue to be disliked and opposed by fans, or the developers will let us in on some crucial Phase 4 updates while also bringing the PTR live for testing. This is a big discussion. My name's Sky from the Comeback Kids. Grab a cup of coffee and a lot to discuss. Now, everybody's been curious on what the hell's been going on with Season of Discovery and what these developers are going to be doing since they're splitting, their time in half with the Cataclysm launch and making sure everything's running smoothly over there. Well, something interesting just came up the other day that piqued a lot of players' interest, including mine. An article over on Wowhead went out stating that there was a possible Season of Discovery Phase 4 update that was detected on Blizzard's encrypted servers. Now, what the hell does any of that even mean? I'll break it down for you. Currently, with Season of Discovery, we're on patch 1.15.2 as of today. As you can see on screen, it seems as if Blizzard has pushed a WoW Classic update out for Season of Discovery with a version number of 1.15.3 to their internal servers. So this is the first iteration of Phase 4 testing beginning internally over at Blizzard. I'm gonna be honest, this left me with a question though. Of course, either way, we know that Phase 4 is coming, and nothing's going to change that, but I was kind of hoping that the developers have already been working on Phase 4 testing, iterating, and, bringing brand new things into the game, as well as just bringing balance updates. So, does this mean that they just began testing for Phase 4, or is this simply them applying everything that they've been working on to the test servers for stability testing? Well, after talking about this for a while with a few content creators in the Season of Discovery space, we thought it'd be best to actually reach out directly on Twitter to get some clarifications, and it looks like we got a response from the developers. We tagged Agrand in a post over on Twitter asking if this means we can get the public test round for Phase 4 maybe sooner rather than later, as a lot of us content creators and fans are left in the dark and we need some clarifications. Within a few hours, he actually responded stating that yes, the PTR is, and I quote, coming soon, and the Phase 4 news is going to start ramping up next week. Really appreciate the patience. Now, as somebody who's been logging into Season of Discovery after taking a couple weeks break, I'm not gonna lie, the game is starting to feel a little bit like a ghost town. I mean, it feels very difficult to find a group to do anything, and that includes being on one of the most populated realms on Crusader Strike. Getting some clarifications now from Agrand stating that the Phase 4 news is going to start ramping up could very well be the spark that Season of Discovery needs to make a comeback and to bring some interest and love back into the game. At this point, I truly believe that Cataclysm will now be kind of like on autopilot mode and will require a lot less maintenance from the developers, because I think it will slowly slow down and burn out just like every video game out there after a major release has ever done. And I mean, it's not news to anybody that when a video game is about to be released, everybody flocks to it, gets excited, and then when it finally launches, the population slowly drips down, and then everybody moves to the next big thing. With Season of Discovery Phase 4 being very close by, I think that's going to be the next big thing for Classic and WoW players in general. This week, however, is a very crucial one. After seeing my comment section, the community post, Reddit threads, and forum posts all across the internet, listen, the truth of the matter is, fans of Season of Discovery feel really neglected about Phase 3 in its entirety. Between Nightmare Incursions being awful, the loot inside raids just being so uneventful, no direct balance updates to classes, and during all of this negativity, the developers shifted their focus away from Season of Discovery, the game that needed help, and they put it on Cataclysm. It left a lot of bad taste in players' mouths, and this week, we need news on Season of Discovery. We need news on Phase 4. We need that PTR as soon as possible. The players want updates and they want to know what's going on to the future of the game. And maybe we can get some excitement back into Season of Discovery again. I think there are a lot of things out there that can help fix Season of Discovery and bring it back into the limelight. And, we're working on that video right now, but we're at that fork in the road where, things can either continue to be negative about the game, or we can finally get that spark to bring some life into SOD again. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I truly think the sky is the limit with Season of Discovery. We've seen what it can do in the past. We've seen how great it can be, and I'm really hoping the developers right now are starting to take some risks. I mean, we gotta know at this point, the worst thing you could probably do as these developers is play it super safe. I mean, pretty much the same old, bring a new PvP event, make a new raid and increase the level bracket. People don't want that. People want something exciting, fresh, new, something that we haven't seen before in Season of Discovery. Players aren't going to want to join back into the game again if it's just the same old, same old. People want to see something that Season of Discovery was supposed to be all about. I mean, mages healing, warlocks tanking, that sort of thing got people interested to try the game out. And now we need features to keep players around. I'm not saying that we should go, put all our eggs in one basket and bet on Blizzard here, but I'm going to be honest, I'm betting on this classic team 9 times out of 10 because the truth of the matter is I can see the passion and love for the game from them. They're the most communicative and loving team that I have ever seen while I've been covering video game content professionally. And I truly believe that they're going to knock these last couple phases for Season of Discovery out of the park. And I think it starts this week. If you guys have enjoyed SOD at any point during its launch, if you have any hope that the game could make a comeback and finish strong, or you simply just want to try it one more time, let me get some SOD hype in the comments section below. Anyways, I just want to bring you all a quick little update and discussion about Season of Discovery right now and how this week is a very big week to see where this fork in the road heads. Hopefully, we have a lot more news to bring you in the next couple days. We're going to go back to our longer form content very, very soon, so stay tuned for all that. As always, my name is Sky from the Comeback Kids. It's an absolute pleasure to be making content for you all. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.